What is up, guys? My name is DC and I'm kind of a big deal, and today I'm bringing you the part 2 of my blue ball story. So where we left off last time, if you guys have not watched that video, I recommend to watch it. It gives you guys a little bit of backstory, but I just talked about how my brother went over there and hung out at the house where I could have got some vagina that night. I said vagina like that because I have a problem with saying fudgina, and vagina does not start with a f. So yeah, but that's besides the point. And anyways, so this night after Thanksgiving, when I could have had some stuff happen, the next day we were gonna have like a bigger party at our house, and we were gonna have like a family friend come over and like cousins and stuff like that. We're just gonna hang out and have a good jolly old time. And so we had a family friend come up, and he was a pretty, like, I wouldn't call him a heavy drinker, but he drank, you know, he brought his own, like, 5th Patron and stuff like that, and he, knew about the ladies, and I told him about my plan. He's like, alright, dude, I got you. And this guy, he taught me a lot that night. Like, it was insane. Like, he's pretty much just like, go big, go home. If you get rejected, then shit happens. So, anyways, me and him are sitting there playing, Kings with this girl after we played a few games of beer pong. We're both pretty drunk, although this time around I knew not to get too drunk, and so I'm just like, yeah, let's do this, let's get it on. And so we're all playing Kings, and my buddy, the family friend, made a rule that everybody had to take their pants off. And so I was like, alright, that's cool, we'll take our pants off. I got a next card, and he just kind of looks at me and he's like, you know what to do. And so I was like, alright, you have to take your shirt off. And I pointed over to Daisy. Yes, I remember the girl's name that I called her by this commentary. I don't have to sit there and stutter for like 20 seconds. But I was like, alright, you gotta take your little, your shirt off. And when she took her shirt off, I was like, damn, when did you get some D titties? They weren't D's, I think they were like, she said they were D's, but there's no way in hell those were D's. I mean, if they were, that's fucking sick, because they were kind of perky, but I don't see that happening. So we were sitting there drinking, and she had to take a few shots of Patron because she lost the game a couple times at Kings. And then something happened where my buddy was like, hey, if you don't give me that shit back, I'm going, or if you slap me again, I'm gonna put my hands down your shirt. And so she did it, and so he straight grabbed her titty, and I was like, well, fuck, you know what you're doing. And he's like, then he came up to me after that and he's like, alright, man, if you don't fuck her, I'm gonna fuck her, because she'll pretty much fuck anybody. Also, that night when she first showed up, like, she was texting me before then. I probably should have mentioned this in the beginning, but I'm not gonna restart the shit over. So she texted me on her way there, and he's like, okay, I call you for being my beer pong partner tonight. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. And then when she showed up there as we were playing, she did that kind of whip her phone out thing, closed her phone. He's like, well, I don't have a boyfriend anymore. And I'm guessing what she was trying to do is make me feel more comfortable sleeping with her, because now that she mentions it, I could have had a chance of fucking her on that couch that night. So yeah, she was probably trying to make me feel more comfortable, even though I was just like, woman, I'm not a chick, I don't give a fuck about that kind of stuff. Whatever. So we're all getting drunk and stuff, and then this is when the story gets interesting. So she's like, I'm really tired, I need to go lay down inside. Everybody's still up, and they're just like, alright, well, you can go sit inside. And then my brother Jerry comes up to me and he's like, dude, now is your time to make your move. And so there's some music playing on in there, and we did like one of those like awkward kisses where we kind of sit there, and then like she like goes to lean up slightly, and I just kind of dive in there. I was just like, fuck this shit, I'm not gonna pull no hitch stuff. I go 90, you go 10, I'm gonna go a full 100, which it worked out in the end, obviously. And then after that, she was laying down on the couch, you know, about to pass some shit out, and then she was just like, oh, you wanna have some sexy time? And I'm like, bitch, you're not Asian, chill the fuck out. And so me and her making out, I'm all rubbing up on her, and guys, I'm not proud of what I did, and you guys will know why soon enough. Okay, so first off, she was just like, hey, wanna go into your room and fuck? And I was like, yeah, let's go. And she's like, I will only fuck you if I have permission from my sister. Now I was just like, oh shit, this isn't gonna work out. Like, this isn't gonna work out. And then I was just like, don't text your sister, she'll be fine with it. And then she's like, fine, then ask your brother. So I freaking whip out my phone and I'm like, Jerry, she wants to take this to the room, but she wants permission from you. And then Jerry's like, well, yeah, show her the text. And then fucking she texts your sister and she says, hey, can I go into the room with DC? And I'm just like, god damn it, this is gonna work out. Fucking she gets a text back, yeah, go on in there. And I'm like, oh my god. So freaking my brother's like friends with benefits at the time comes in. She brings her to my room. She's like, you're gonna sleep in here tonight, honey. And then so we get in there and we start doing work and such. And now keep in mind, when she told me this, she said that she's only slept with 2 to 3 guys. So you know, we're doing our thing, you know, I'm drunk, I'm like, this is fucking awesome, let's just get this going down to fucking Pound Town. And we start doing work, and so we are like making out. I put it in her, you know, we do the dirty thing. And then, since I don't know how detailed I'm gonna go into this, but I'm gonna tell you guys, no, I won't do that, that's a drunk story. I might post that commentary up on my channel anyways. But me and her are like fucking going to town, and after that she's just like, alright, well, you use that condom, do you have any more? And I'm like, oh no, that's not cool. She's like, well, let's go out and drink there again, and so on and so forth. So me and her go back out there, and I'm like, hey Jerry, dude, I'm out of condoms. She wants to go some more. And so she's like, yo, or he's like, yo, looks at my other brother Jordan, who wasn't drunk, and he's just like, go pick him up some condoms. They come back, he gets me a fucking pack of like 4, and I'm just like, hell yeah. And then I went to Pound Town all night. And alright, so the second time me and her fucked, went in the room, I was blacked out drunk. Like, I don't remember the second time we fucked. So I missed all the funny shit that apparently happened. So after this happened, she calls up her ex-boyfriend and she's like, I miss you. And she's fucking crying in her room, just bawling. And so my brother Jordan texts my brother Jerry, and he's just like, hey, I need you to fuck as hard against that wall as you can to make them shut the fuck up. They didn't shut the fuck up. And then this story's not over, so I'm probably gonna just put up an image right here. So they didn't shut the fuck up. And so my brother Jerry comes in the room and looks at the girl, and he's just like, honey, I know you're having a real hard time right now, but you need to shut the fuck up. And I'm just like, oh shit, he just said that, even though I don't remember that. I was just kind of passed out, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck this, I got what I came for. And so anyways guys, this is part 2 of Blue Balls. If you guys liked it, leave me a like, leave me some feedback in the comments below. And yeah, I'll be uploading part 3 probably tomorrow. This might have to go into part 4 because there's some little story between there. But anyways guys, my name is DC, and I'm kind of a big deal. See you guys next time.